the theft of our votes. We know who stole them, working with who, and how. We have collected, and we are still collecting evidence. We have brought them to the court of law. And the suspects are three. The respondents, call them suspects. Yoweri, Museveni, there is a long name called Tibuhaburwa Kaguta. The second is the Electoral Commission of Uganda, and the third is the Attorney General of this Republic. So we have come to report them. We have done the paperwork, and we are still collecting evidence.
What are you asking for?
We have gone through a lot. We have been in hiding because we knew they wanted these documents. What we want from court is nullification of that election where Tibuhaburwa was declared. We do not want him to participate in the elections in Uganda again because he is an agent of violence. All the elections he has participated in have been violent elections. We do not want the army to participate again. We do not want the RDC to participate again in electoral matters. Thank you very much. Omukiseedde omuntu bwe yakubbanga ng'okeera ku kitawuluzi kumuluka nga bamukwata bamutwala ku ggombolola. Kati naffe tuzze kuloopa bubbi bwa bulungi bwaffe. Eyamubba twamutegeera ne bye yakolagana nabo. Kye kituleese ku ggombolola tubawaabire. Bwe mubalaba eyo temubakuba. Kwata bukwasi otwale ku ggombolola. Era bwe tuva wano tugenda muyigga waali ne bwaneekukuma ebuziizi. Tumusavinge semanisiza kooti. Kati mutuleke tusabe. Where they would come with pre-ticked ballots, where they would come and pick ballot papers, tick and then stuff into the box. You must have witnessed the inflation of the register. You saw how Museveni's votes were inflated. You saw how the entire electoral process turned into a war situation, a situation of terror. Those of you who are young and not as old as myself must have seen, or you cannot have seen, people of my age must have seen how Museveni participated in the 1980 election, 1996, 2001, 2006, 2011, 2016, and 2021. Any election that Museveni participates in can never be a peaceful election, can never be a free and fair election demanded by the Constitution of the Republic. You must have seen how Museveni has been humiliated at the polling stations across the country, except where there was no voting. In this country, there are places which Museveni has turned into no-go zones. They find your supporter, they find your agent, your coordinator, he will be arrested. Thousands of Ugandan people are in prison. They are in CMI in Buya, which is the latest torture chamber created by Museveni and his henchmen. Much India, the court martial, it is turned into a place for settling political scores. A conglomeration of all those and other complaints would lead us to one inevitable conclusion, that Museveni cannot be left to cheat and steal scot-free. That background is enough to bring us here, and this is where we are. This is one of the steps and stages in our democratization processes. And I think it is the civil way to go. We've had questions. How do you go to those courts? How do you trust them, etc.? You must let every Ugandan and every Ugandan institution do their work. The voters did their work, they spoke. The Electoral Commission facilitated one man to cheat against the voters' will. The Electoral Commission did its work rather imperfectly. We are here. You must allow court to do its work.